One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Trojans will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Illinois' offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
This one's complete. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Working that wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. He wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Barrett. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
The punt unit onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So the USC Trojans offense will have its first possession of the game. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
And the Trojans in the hurry-up.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vit.
Touchdown, Trojans! A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in golf coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. With a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll give it to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to sneak it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Barrett. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Finds the tight end. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Try and play action. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Nelson. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Trojans will punt this one away. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. They kick it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on! And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Right on the money. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Nelson. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll try it over the left side. Plows through the defense. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll go to the counter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll leave it with him. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting a field goal.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Nelson. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He's got the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The run from the shotgun. There he goes! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Nice move to keep running. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Nelson. Gets it out fast. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Valentine. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This time they'll go to the running game. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Into the house. Touchdown, USC. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
Guys, one of the oldest and most spirited rivalries in the FBS is being renewed today. Oregon and Oregon State are squaring off. Here is the latest. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw. It's Barrett. Fires to the wideout. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this 1st half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the 1st half ends.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Barrett. Got his man in the middle. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the right. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Looking for a big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off play action. Got his man quickly. They'll say he goes out of bounds. Mark it at the 46. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
He'll start the return inside his 5. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Dropping back, it's Nelson. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Got a little space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Grove. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The give to the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just feeds the running back. Fighting off the defender. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Nelson. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Iowa is down right now inside Kinnick Stadium, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Iowa City today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to UCLA. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Trojans need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Pulls it, fired complete. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Barrett. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, man. You got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. The give from the gun. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. Kick is in the air. Wants to bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Off play action on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Barrett. Right on target this time. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans decide to punt it away. example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Back to throw, it's Barrett. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the fourth quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick completion to the right. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the ground. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Off the RPO, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barrett. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple of tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Wants to go up top. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goal. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. The home team is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The Aggies have taken the life from this defense. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything quite like it. A thoroughly complete performance.
Hard running there.
They're trailing by 22 to New Mexico State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Barrett. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Bringing the heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give as they work on that clock. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Quarterback on the keeper. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Barrett. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. And after this play, the cake will be baked. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.